What's going on, everybody? Welcome. So, you want a crypto? I'm Joe. Today, we're doing a new segment, Crypto News Today. Today, it's October 30th. Halloween tomorrow. Let's see what's going on in the news. But first, hey, you can find me on Twitter. Thursdays, 3 p.m., I hang out with Metaverse Mints. He's got a show that I come on, and we chat AR, VR, crypto, all sorts of stuff. You got a project that's cool? Come on, swing by. Let us know what it is. We'll talk. If you want to support me, I don't really do any promotions or anything like that, but I do have Hollywoodland.space, any of the projects, games, whatever I'm working on, that's usually where you'll find it. All right, so the news, getting into it, UK publishes final proposals for crypto stablecoin regulation. The government plans to propose legislation on fiat-backed stablecoins as early as 2024. The government says it wants to make the UK a preferred destination for the industry. And the UK, they published its final rules and ecosystem, or for a crypto ecosystem, saying that it plans a phased introduction of regulation and legislation for fiat-backed stablecoins, and then other crypto assets such as algorithmic stablecoins will follow as the government brings activities like lending and trading into the fold of conventional financial regulation. These rules will now be under the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA. In the past year, the demand for tougher regulation has grown following the collapse of high profile exchange FTX, which resulted in huge financial losses for thousands of investors. We're going to talk about FTX in a minute for just a sec, but the Treasury said its proposals were informed by recent events, including the failure of FTX, and it planned to lay out secondary legislation for new rules in early 2024. Under these proposals, stablecoins will be regulated under the same umbrella as existing rules for traditional payment services providers known as payment service regulators. Tether's USDT token, which is linked to the US dollar, is the world's biggest stablecoin in circulation with a current market of $85 billion. And the issuance of custody and stablecoins in the cases where the coin is issued from the UK will be brought under the regulatory. So, stablecoins issued from the UK. Certain stablecoins have the potential to become a widespread means of retail payment, driving consumer choice and efficiencies, the Treasury said. So basically what this means is they're pushing for regulation in the UK and trying to at least make it legitimate enough where people can invest in, the SEC seems to be doing something not quite the same and trying to push people away from crypto. Maybe they're trying to suck people towards crypto. Moving on, LastPass Breach. Crypto thief steals 4.4 million in a day as toll rises from the LastPass breach. In September, 35 million in crypto had been stolen from victims of the LastPass breach since 2022, with the latest hack adding to the toll. So at least 25 people have reportedly seen 4.5 million drained across 80 wallets due to a 2022 data breach that impacted password storage. Not your key, not your crypto, right? Well, if you know the passwords and you're storing them somewhere like on LastPass and someone hacks that, well, just on October 25th, 2023 alone, 4.5 million was drained from 25 plus victims as a result of the LastPass hack. Cannot stress this enough. If you believe you may have ever stored your seed phrase or keys in LastPass, migrate your crypto assets immediately. So be careful where you store your keys. FTX, Crypto King, and his queen, where's she at? There she is. Such a handsome lass. Crypto King admits people got hurt as he speaks out in trial. People got hurt, they lost their money. The former entrepreneur said he had made many mistakes when running the cryptocurrency exchange. The 31-year-old is accused of lying to investors and leading and stealing money from investors and lenders, my bad. He has denied those charges instead. We thought we might be able to build the best product on the market. That's what he told his attorneys. It turned out basically the opposite of that. A lot of people got hurt, customers, employees, and the company ended up in bankruptcy. Well, looking back, let's see, when was this one? October 27th, but Bankman-Fried testified saying that I thought there was maybe a 20% chance of success giving the company an 80% chance of shutting down within a few months. Bankman-Fried also testified Friday that he knew basically nothing about cryptocurrency before founding the exchange in 2019. The 31-year-old has pled not guilty to 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy charges. Prosecutors allege that Bankman-Fried and others involved in FTX operations defrauded customers out of billions of dollars to cover losses and pay back loans owned by sister fund Alameda Research. Carolyn Ellison, Bankman-Fried's one-time girlfriend, testified against him earlier this month. And she is kind of flipping on him, saying that he directed her. Right here, Ellison, tech executive who ran Bankman-Fried's hedge fund while sometimes dating him, testified Tuesday that he directed her to commit crimes before his cryptocurrency empire collapsed last November. She also revealed that her former boss thought he might be the U.S. president someday. Yeah. With Bankman-Fried watching from his courtroom seat, Ellison, 28, said at the New York City trial that she committed fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, and money laundering with Bankman-Fried and others as they stole from customers and investors in FTX, a company Bankman-Fried started and lenders to his hedge fund, Alameda Research. He directed me to commit these crimes. She's flipping on him, boy. Reportedly, Ellison made clear that Bankman-Fried was behind the biggest financial moves in his companies, to the point that Bitcoins he created were sometimes called Sam's coins. She described him as very ambitious and envisioning eventually leading huge companies and using his money influentially, especially in politics. He even thought that there was a 5% chance that he'd become president one day. Well, dream big. El Salvador, Bitcoin adoption to fuel economic renaissance. I say often to portfolio managers, this is Gabor Gerbex, a VanEck advisor, believes that El Salvador's pro-Bitcoin approach might pave the way for it to become the Singapore of the Americas. El Salvador, the world's first country to embrace Bitcoin as legal tender, has sparked mixed reactions globally. While some view this move with excitement, others remain skeptical. Gubax anticipates a surge in investment capital with an immigration that will drive El Salvador's economic growth in the coming years. He envisions El Salvador mirroring the success story of Singapore by embracing Bitcoin as legal tender, leading to an influx of capital and people. Move to El Salvador, the new land of the free. No fentanyl crisis, no shootings, no lootings. Lowest crime rate in the Americas. USD and BTC are legal tender. Great coffee, great weather, great beaches. 3 pupusas for $1. Max and Stacy live here. GDP is. Move to El Salvador. Solana continues to lose momentum. Well, VanEck believes that Solana can grow 10,000%. That'd be 1,000x if, I'm pretty sure that's 1,000x, right? If it onboards 100 million users. 100 million users. That's a lot of users right now. So asset management firm VanEck believes Solana could see a 10,000% growth in value by 2030 if the blockchain attracts 100 million users, according to new research. The most striking prediction from the report suggests that Solana could experience 10,600% price rally by the year 2030. That's not bad. Potentially reaching $3,200 a token. Comparatively, Ethereum 2030 target is set at 11,800. 100 million users. So right now, Solana continues. This is a new September. Layer 1 blockchain Solana is continuing to lose momentum, with the daily active addresses on its declining to around 204,000 as of the end of August. This is the platform's lowest number of daily active users since 2020. So does that mean everybody left? We have total capitulation and it's time to go back up? Who knows? But Solana's number of daily active addresses has fallen to a 2-year low. This is the lowest point since 2020 when the data was started tracking. And according to the data from the Blocks data dashboard, the number of daily active users on Solana fell to just over 200,000. The decline in Solana's active users has seen a considerable increase following the collapse of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX. The Sam Bankman-Fried-led exchange filed for bankruptcy in November. Additionally, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission's decision to classify the platform's native SOL token as a security has also taken a toll on the number of active users. So what we need to see is, some clear regulation, I guess. The Solana ecosystem has already seeing decline in active users prior to the collapse of FTX, but the fact that the blockchain had such strong ties to the exchange and Alameda Research hurts its reputation a bit. And the SEC is alleging that Sol's security also hurt the token's price and has caused it to be delisted in the US on several platforms like eToro and Robinhood. Currently, the price of Sol is around 20. I think it's like 30 right now, but positive developments. Payments giant Visa has announced the expansion of its stablecoin settlement capabilities with USDC into the Solana blockchain. This would offer high-speed performances. Visa made the announcement on Tuesday, stating that it had added pilot programs in merchant acquirers, WorldPay, and Nuvei, and is using the capabilities of Solana blockchain to do so. By leveraging stablecoins like USDC and the global blockchain networks like Solana and Ethereum, we're helping to improve the speed of cross-border settlements and providing a modern option for our clients to easily send or receive funds from Visa's treasury. Wells Fargo says an American CBDC could be designed, approved, and launched in 3 to 5 years. And this was just a couple days ago. Strategists at Wells Fargo subsidiary think the U.S. could design and release a CBDC within the next 5 years. In a report, Wells Fargo Advisors, head of real asset strategy and investment strategy, said that the U.S. is studying the potential of a CBDC after President Joe Biden signed an executive order authorizing the Federal Reserve to begin looking into CBDC technology. We suspect it will be some years before a U.S. CBDC is designed, approved, and used. Our best guess would be 3 to 5 years. The release of the FedNow, a new fast payments program, not a blockchain-related technology, launched in July of 2023, might give us some clues on the timeline. The Fed formally started this study of the FedNow in September of 2013, so it took nearly 10 years for it to release. While they're not expecting the CBDC to take 10 years, they do say that it will take probably 3 to 5. And that is a quick look at the news. All these links will be in the description below. Hope you like this. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can catch me on Twitter, and I look forward to chatting with some of you guys. Cheers.